This season on Heavy Rescue 216.
This is the 216. Everyone is in a rush. Traffic is now closed. Just pull it.
The busiest section of Anthony Henday Drive is in West Edmonton between 87 Avenue and Stony Plain Road, where it carries over 105,000 vehicles per day.
The nature of these roads is fast. Everyone is in a rush.
We're getting calls every 1 to 2 minutes.
Why mess around with 1 tons? Just buy a rotator.
We're going to pick up a truck.
Things are dangerous here. I want to get off this road. The Lone Star is like a Cadillac.
Chris, the one with the big white truck.
Every day it's worth getting up to do a recovery.
On the 216. The first line of defense is a team of incident response crews that can handle any disaster because here, failure is not an option. It's the first season on the Anthony Henday, and already the wrecks are piling in.
People think that they can do the posted speed limit during icy conditions, but you have to adapt to the changes.
The wreck is on the Henday westbound towards Highway 16, but there's no tow truck on the scene yet. Christopher's Towing's dispatcher dispatches their 2 newest weapons to the wreck.
I've got my 50-ton Kenworth T880 rotator and my International Lone Star 9055, both manufactured by Miller Industries. Someone did something they shouldn't have.
To perform the recovery, the rotator will lift the heaviest part of the wreck, the trailer fully loaded with apples.
My second wrecker is going to help pull over the front of the truck while I pull from the back.
By law, all drivers must slow down and move over for all emergency vehicles, including tow trucks. Failure to do so will result in a hefty fine.
Performing a recovery is like hosting an orchestra. You know, you want a little bit here and a little bit there.
Now Jonathan will pull the truck out the rest of the way onto the highway.
Jonathan is going to tow the truck back to the yard and go for a beer.
The next day, on Highway 50 in Manitoba,
we aren't just located in Edmonton, we have locations in Chilliwack and in Manitoba.
the stuck flatbed trailer took the corner too sharp and caught the trailer in the ditch. Driver Miss Jane arrives on the scene with CTR 88. This should be an easy pull. But it's not going to be an easy pull. Miss Jane will have to physically lift up the rear of the trailer and shift it onto the road. It's the perfect time to have a rotator, but it's 1,600 kilometers away in Edmonton. Now the driver can be on his way to Ontario. Miss Jane is building her commercial driving experience to drive motor coaches. Speaking of motor coaches,
we're heading up on Highway 55 to tow a motor coach for our longtime friends from PWT.
Driving or towing a motor coach is not as easy as you think. While towing a coach, you have to make sure you don't raise it too high and not too low, something Chris knows all too well.
Well, towing a coach isn't easy, but you definitely look good going down the highway with it. Today was a good first day. I'm sure there's more to come in the future.